Hi friends, this is Vinod Raj. Today we are going to see about how to create a virtual machines in Microsoft Azure Cloud. Let us create it. This is the Microsoft Azure Cloud console. So click on here, create Azure virtual machine, and then I am under the subscription of free trial. So I already have created a DevOps resource group. So if you want to launch any virtual machine, you must have resource group. Then only we can able to launch the virtual machine or any resources in the Azure cloud. So I am choosing DevOps RG, the existing one. Okay, and then give virtual machine name. So I am providing app VM1. Okay, so you have to choose the region. Which region do you want to choose, or according to your client you have to choose the region. If the company is located in US, you have to choose the US region. If your company is located in India, so you can choose the Central India. So choose the neighbor region. Okay, I am choosing Central India, Asia Pacific, and then availability zone. So currently I am choosing no infrastructure redundancy required. Okay, and then so we have multiple operating systems in Azure cloud, so I have to choose the image. Okay, then only we can able to launch the virtual machine. So I am choosing Windows Server. So if you want to see all images, you can select see all images. So we have several operating system. Okay, we have Linux, Windows, SQL servers, and the Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So I am choosing now Windows Server. So I am choosing Windows Server 2019 Data Center Edition. And then size. So according to your client and then your load, you have to choose the size of the virtual machines. So if you want to see all sizes, see, so this B2S is having vCPUs 2 and then RAM 4, data disk 4. So maximum IOPS 1280. So according to our business and then client requirement, you can choose the VM size. So as of now I am choosing the free service eligible B1S, which has 1 CPU and then 1 GB RAM and then data disk is 2. So maximum input output per second is 320. That is called IOPS, maximum IOPS. So here for SCSI local storage we have and then cost you can see right end to cost per month. So currently I am choosing B1S. Okay, select it, and then you need to have username password for login the Windows machine, Windows Server machine. Okay, so I have to give a username Azure user. Okay, or else if you want you can use your name also. Okay, that is your wish. So I am choosing here Azure user. So have to give password lowercase, uppercase, and then one special character needed. Okay, and then you have to give inbound port roles. So currently which is existing, select inbound roles. We have RDP 3389. If the port is enabled, then only we can take the Windows Server remotely. So 3389 port is by default enabled. Okay, and then click on next. We are going to disk portion. So disk default, by default image default 127 GB OS disk size we have, and then disk type also we have, so leave as it is. If you want, you can create a new disk or attach an existing disk if you have. So I'm not disturbing anything, and then going to next networking part. So by default I'm leaving as it is. Next, management, by default I'm leaving everything. Next tags. If you want, you can choose tag. Okay, you can create also. So if you have already tags, you can choose that one. If you don't have, you can create. So for my reference, I am creating tag created by, and then I am giving my name, and then review create. Once the validation is successfully passed, we can able to create the VM. Yes, validation is successfully passed. So you can see what are the things you have chosen: basics, subscription, resource group, virtual machine, region, everything you can able to see here. So image I have chosen Windows Server 2019, VM architecture, size. So disk I have not chosen any data disk here. Networking, management, monitoring, advanced, tags. So now you can click create to create the virtual machine. Initializing, deployment, submitting, deployment in progress. So it will take some time. Let us wait for some time. Now deployment is succeeded. Now click on go to resource. So now you can see the VM overview. So our virtual machine is successfully created. If you come to left pan, you can see overview, activity log, access control, tags. These are the details of virtual machines. So if you click on overview, you can see overview of that machine. Okay, now we have created the virtual machine successfully. Now we would like to connect the virtual machine remotely. For that we have to click on connect option. So click on connect. So they have given public IP address for connecting the virtual machine. So port also enable 3389. So I am coming here, native RDP. So you can download the RDP file. If you click on the RDP file, it will be automatically downloaded. Now using this RDP file, I am connecting the VM. So connect. Now we have given early when we are creating the VM, we have given password as well as username. So username already it has been taken here, and then we have to type your password. Now we could able to log in the virtual machine of Windows Server Data Center Edition using RDP file. So it takes some time. Let us wait for some time. First time it will be getting few minutes to load all the services inside the operating system. Yeah, now it is loaded. Now the virtual machine is ready to use. The virtual machine which is located in central India. So this is the way we can create the virtual machine in Microsoft Azure cloud. Thank you friends, thank you for watching.